Hello all, I am Rajesh Kumar, the founder and the chief trainer of Fusionovo, welcoming you all in the course Mastering Python, the foundation to advanced technique. Here we are going to discuss about all the foundational concept of the Python, how Python developed, who developed, what was the background of this development, why this language is so much popular nowadays in the industry, right? And where it can be used. So we'll start with the very basic and then we'll move on the advanced part and then we'll see the quizzes as well, the some challenges, coding challenges, and the last will end with the real world use case so that you can get everything which you need in the industry, what industry is looking from a, whether it's a automation engineer or whether it's a developer. Without Python you cannot survive in the industry these days. So let's move on. Okay, so module 1 is getting started with Python. Let's start Python. Okay, so here we will discuss about the evolution of the Python and why this language is so much popular nowadays, not in the India, in the entire world. Okay, look at the left side picture, evolution of Python. This is the, by the way, pictorial representation of the guy who developed the Python, and the name of this guy was Guido van Rossum. So he developed the Python language in the late 1980 and officially it's released in 1991. Now, before developing anything, there should be a certain purpose. There should be certain motive behind that. And the motive of this guy was to make this language such a simple, such a popular, that it can be accessible for any programmer. And they can use for their own purpose, whether they are from the automation background, whether it's from the development background, whether it's an app developer, whether it's a web developer, whether it's a AIML, right? All this kind of work, right, can be doable with such a easy language. That was the main motive purpose of this guy, was to make Python such a simple that any end user can access this language. Now, why name Python? So there is an interesting story is mentioned before naming the Python. So name Python is a tribute to the British comedy group Monty Python. So there was a comedy group and that comedy group name was Monty Python, right? So the Python words come from Monty Python, which also meaning that it is user friendly. So this language is actually user friendly. So we'll see that how it is user friendly and that is directly impacting the popularity. So we will see that how it, this language is so much user friendly, why it is so easy, and that's the reason this is more popular nowadays. Now look at the key milestone. So every development, whether it's a product development, whether you are developing any programming language, there is a milestones comes with each and every step. So same is valid for Python as well. So first is started with the Python 2.0 in 2000, which is introduce the list of comprehensions, concise way to create list based on existing iterables. Then added a garbage collector to automate memory management, which is improving directly the efficiency. But actual development comes in 2008 when Python 3.0 comes in existence. And the transformation from 2.0 to 3.0 was very, very challenging. It was not an easy task to transform from or upgrade from 2.0 to 3.0. The reason was that it was not a backward compatible. As you can see, that was not backward compatible with Python 2.0. But slowly, but finally, this succeeded and we move on 2.0 to 3.0. Right? Now let's see the popularity, why this language is so much popular. So first, ranked number 1 in Tibor and PyPal index as per the 2023 report. Now, what is Tibor index? It measures the programming language popularity based on the search engine results. So, entire world, every user can be programmer, the developer can be non-developer as well. So, based on the search engine, this index gives the number 1 popularity in terms of programming language. Same way, there is another index called PyPal index, which also gives the number 1 popularity as far as Google Trends are concerned. So lots of people, whether it could be academic background, could be from research background, can be from the corporate background. So everyone is searching using the Google search engine, right, to search. So based on that, identified that the Python is the number 1 popular language which is searched globally. Now, if any language is so much popular, then there should be a something. There should be something which makes them very, very popular. And that what we are now going to discuss. So first thing is that it is very, very simple and readable syntax. So Python syntax resembles natural language, reducing the learning curve, and the code structure is very, very consistent. So that is the reason it is called very, very simple. Second is cross-platform compatibility. What does it mean? It means that it can run on Windows, it can work on the or run on the Mac OS, Linux, and other operating system without any modification. And that is the reason it's called cross-platform compatibility. You run the program on any operating system and just same command you can run on any other operating system without any modification. You can run this command anywhere. That is what it makes cross-platform compatibility. Third, and which is very, very important, is that massive ecosystem of library. The Python contains huge set of library which is readily available. Just you need to import it and you can use your coding. So everything is readily available. You don't need to write the code for this library. Already is available. Just you need to import from the library. That's it. So that is what it is mentioned. A standard library includes modules for file input, output, networking, and more. Third-party libraries like data science, NumPy, the Panda, etc. Fourth one, which is very, very important and makes very easy the life of developer or programmer, is that strong community supports. So they are active forum are there, right? Where continuously the conferences are happening, the continuously the bug fixing are happening, right? And since it is open source, so anyone can contribute. Anyone can contribute for the continuous improvement is always going on in this language because of the open source. Anyone can contribute if they identify that any issue are there, any bug are there, and need to be further enhanced. So that all the beauty makes this language number one as far as programming language is concerned. Thank you. See you in the next session.